Hey friends, what's up? Philip here with Points with Philip, and this is the channel where we break down the points, the perks, and the plastic in your wallet to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck. Now, let's be real. We all want a credit card that just, well, works. No spreadsheets, no checking a calendar to see if you get extra points on gas this month, no hoops to jump through, just simple, solid rewards on everything you buy. And what's more important though is your player two also kind of wants that as well. Here's one way you can make them happy and make you happy while still actually building towards a future. So what if I told you there's a card that does exactly all this? A flat 2% cashback card on everything with no annual fee, and it just got a massive game-changing update that makes it even better. Today we're talking about the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature Card. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for the news on this one. So let's get into it. Now, before we do, I'd really like to ask you all to like and subscribe. Doing that helps me and YouTube know that what these videos are doing is helpful. And by doing that in turn, it helps others to see the content. So pretty much thanks so much for your support. Now, if you're already a subscriber, I want to continue to thank you for your continued support. And it really means a lot to me. So let's get into why this card is a contender. Let's lay the foundation. What is the Fidelity Rewards card all about? First off, and this is a big one for a lot of us, this has zero annual fee. That's right. This card costs you nothing to keep in your wallet. And for that, you get a straight, simple, unlimited 2% cash back on every single purchase. I'm talking groceries, gas, your weird late night Amazon purchases, your streaming subscriptions, all of it, 2%. There are no rotating categories. You don't have to sign up for anything special. There's also no caps, no activation required. It's the definition of a daily driver card. But here's the thing, it gets better. Now, a lot of no annual fee 2% cards are pretty bare bones. They give you the cash back and, well, that's pretty much it. But this is a Visa Signature Card, so it comes with some solid built-in protections. And recently, Fidelity gave this card a serious glow up. So let's take a look at some of the things that they added. First of all, they added $250,000 in worldwide automatic travel accident insurance. So this benefit comes at no cost to card members, and it includes the card member, their spouse, unmarried, dependent children, and everybody's going to be automatically insured against accidental loss of life, limb, sight, speech, or hearing while riding as a passenger entering, or exiting any licensed common carrier. So that's a pretty big deal. Now, in addition to that, you also have lost luggage reimbursement, and that kind of essentially takes place if you're losing luggage on an airplane, things like that. Additionally, they have travel and emergency assistive services. This gets you access to a special network if you need kind of care, things like that. Additionally, they have some purchase security as well. And then we have to really talk about the fact that rental car insurance was also recently added. So this actually covers up to $75,000 in collision damage waiver. So if there's any damage to the vehicle, whether it be accidental, intentional, or through an actual accident or hail damage, that can be covered. Now, here's the thing. This one is secondary if you do have insurance in the United States. If you don't have insurance outside of the United States, it becomes primary. And if you don't have car insurance in the United States, this is primary as well. So that's kind of a huge deal. Now, my personal favorite here on the card is that it has no foreign transaction fees. And if that wasn't also enough to make it a travel companion, it also comes with a TSA PreCheck or global entry credit. That's up to a $100 credit every 4 years to let you breeze through airport security. And all of this is on a no annual fee card. That's basically unheard of. So to recap, the annual fee, the 2% cash back everywhere, in a suite of travel perks that rivals cards that charge you nearly $100 a year. So what could possibly be the news that would change all this? What could make this card even better? So let's get into the game changer. Okay, so I've talked about it a lot. Here it is. The one annoying little quirk this card had was its redemption system. Now, see, previously, you had to wait until you earned $2,500 points, which is $25 in cash back before you could actually redeem it. It was like a little digital piggy bank that you couldn't crack open. Well, starting in August, Fidelity announced that they are smashing that piggy bank. That redemption threshold is going to be gone. Starting this summer in August, you can redeem any amount of cash back you earn whenever you want. So pretty much what this is going to allow you to do is you can make an automatic redemption after the end of your statement close period, and it will just automatically deposit any cash back you've earned. So if you get $5 from your weekly groceries, you can send it over. It's your money, and you can access it pretty much on a month-to-month basis. You don't have to wait anymore. And where that money can go is also this card's real superpower, and kind of why the Fidelity Rewards Visa kind of blows a lot of these other catch-all cards out of the water. Now, you can automatically deposit your rewards into a whole range of Fidelity accounts. We're talking a brokerage account to buy stocks, a Roth or a traditional IRA to build your retirement. That also includes a rollover IRA as well. Also, you can deposit your money into a health savings account, and you can even do it into a 529 plan for your kids' college education. So when you bring all that together, it isn't just a cashback card. This is a wealth building machine. You are literally turning your daily coffee purchase into a micro investment for your future. That, well, is really powerful stuff. So we talked about how great the Fidelity card is, but how does it compare, well, to the competition? So we're going to put it in the ring and see how it stacks up with some of its competitors. So first up, the Capital One Venture Card. This is the classic travel card. It gets 2 miles per dollar on everything. It has the TSA PreCheck Global Entry Credit. In fact, it actually has a little bit more that gives you up to $120. It also has no foreign transaction fees. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm talking about with the Fidelity Rewards Visa. The catch, though, here is it has a $95 annual fee. You're essentially paying that fee for the ability to transfer points to airlines or hotels. If you're a travel hacker, that might be worth it, but for simple free cash back, well, Fidelity is going to win. And well, one of the reasons why Fidelity is going to win is because this redemption rate with those Capital One miles, well, it's not that good. So next up, we're going to talk about the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Now, this card is a beast. It also has no annual fee, but its base rate is 1.5%. It has superpowers like 3% on dining and drugstores, which is great, but for all your other spending, your Costco runs, your car insurance, your utility bills, you're leaving money on the table. Plus, it has a foreign transaction fee, which makes it a no-go for international travel. So it sounds to me like with a lot of these insurances, the Fidelity Rewards Visa is kind of becoming a possible contender for a go-to travel card. It gets 2% back on everything, no foreign transaction fees. It's a Visa card, so it's accepted everywhere. Plus, it has a lot more travel protections than it used to, all for no annual fee. Again, I got to keep talking about that. Finally, we're going to talk about the new kid on the block, and that's going to be the Robinhood Gold Card. Now, this thing is a monster, offering 3% cash back on everything. So what's the catch? You have to be a Robinhood Gold member, which costs $50 a year when you have the card. So it's not really a no annual fee card, and you have to do the math to figure out if that annual fee is worth it for you. So let's take a look at the verdict. So where does that leave the Fidelity Rewards Visa? With its recent upgrades and the removal of the redemption threshold, this card has solidified its spot as arguably the king of simple cash back. This card is for the person who wants to set it, forget it, and watch the rewards automatically build their investment portfolio over time. This is for the traveler who wants perks like global entry and no foreign transaction fees without paying an annual fee. So if you're someone who is interested in cash back and you're someone who is trying to minimize your annual fees, then this card is simple, it's powerful, and now it's, well, more flexible than ever. But I'm curious what you guys think. Is the Fidelity card your new daily driver, or does another card still hold the top spot in your wallet? Now, as always, if you got some value out of this video, hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you want more deep dives into the world of points and perks, make sure you subscribe to Points with Phillip. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And Bye.